This is part 2 of surface repair. As you can tell, this is the same part that we worked on before on part 1, and today we're going to work on these corners, on fixing this fillet edge and the bottom surface. As you can tell, it's doing something very strange at the bottom. So we will go back to our start point and do a delete surface, and we will get rid of all of the bad surfaces. From here we'll do an offset 0.188, as well as extending the edges. And we'll do this for all three surfaces. You have to do it independently because there are different bodies. Run that back a little bit and offset this face. It's a little low. There, now we can do a trim, a mutual trim between these three. And this time we'll use the keep sections and just keep the three sections we want and let it get rid of the rest. Much faster. From here, what we need to do is we need to create a sweep so we'll know how this is defined around this edge. So to do that, we'll just start a new sketch, or a new 3D sketch, convert this entity, click OK. Same thing for this edge. We'll create a new 3D sketch, convert it, but this time we'll extend it because we want it to go past this area. Click OK. Do a surface sweep, just like so. So now we know how this intersects with the bottom and how it comes through at this point. However, we're going to bring it to the point right here. So from here, what we need to do is we need some split lines to use as reference points. So before we can go to that, we need to create a section. Since the right plane sits here, what we can do is we can simply do a plane, and we will show this sketch, go to this point, OK. From here we can do the sketch, section view, OK, and we can simply hide these two items. From this point we can pick on the right plane, do a 2D sketch, normal to. We will convert this edge. From here, we're going to remove the on-edge relationship, move this point down to this point, add ourselves a center line, this endpoint on up, make this tangent, not coincident, and then we'll simply trim off the area, click OK, exit the sketch, go back to our start point. That's our first split line. From here we can go up to our top plane, and this is going to be a simple line from this point to this point. Go back to our start point, exit our sketch, hide the sweep. From there we can take our sketch line, make our first split line with this face, click OK. Same for this one with that face. Now we have our border for our filled surface, so we can pick that and those two. So now we have our boundary filled. we simply come in here with the delete surface and delete these, and now we have our fillet. To finish off this model, we need to fill in the back surface here. So now I can simply run a 3D sketch with a line going from point to point. Exit the sketch, fill surface. If you know the surface is flat, a planar surface will do fine. If you're not sure if it's flat, using a fill surface is the best technique. And there is your fillet.